sometimes it can feel like the hardest thing in the world to do, just to start. But you know what I found? I found that if you can just take small steps, don't seem like much, but when you string them all together over a consistent period of time, honey, it makes a difference. Start taking the steps today. Start taking the steps today. They don't have to be big steps. They don't have to be huge steps, but any forward momentum is a step closer to where you want to be. Start now. Now is the time. This is a special time in the history of the world. And because it's such a unique and special time, make it count. The key, really, truly, and honestly, is consistency. That's it. Consistency. Resist the urge to ask for permission. You don't need permission. You are the permission. Just start. Let's talk about it. This is Stephanie, and welcome to Audio Oasis Storytelling Podcast, a place where you can stop by, listen, think, laugh, but most importantly, rest. Please share this podcast with anyone who could use a restful storytelling escape. Thanks so much for stopping by. And now, on to our story. I want to ask you something. What is the thing that, when it happens, opens the door, turns the key to your momentum? It's different for everybody. Some people, they need music in order for them to open up and get the creative juices flowing. For other people, it's exercise. For others, it might be just lying down and meditating quietly. For some, water. They need to be in or around water. For others, comedy, laughter, the release of endorphins opens them up and releases what is necessary for the momentum to begin. So what is it for you? What is your thing that when it is activated, the magic happens? If you don't know what that thing is, you need to find out, because I can assure you, even if you don't know what your thing is, whenever you are in the presence of your thing, whether you know it or not, the thing knows it. So it's about time for you to know what your thing is, what your jam is, what the thing that when it is in proximity to you, it turns you into a work of art, a creative dynamo, a ball of energy, a beacon of light. What is your thing? It's very important for you to know this, because you need to put that in your toolbox of things. Your thing. If you don't know what your thing is, I respectfully suggest that you find out as soon as possible so that you can keep your thing close to you. So in a moment of need, you only need to reach out, get a hold of it, so that you can continue on towards your goal. Understand what I'm saying? All right. Now, for some of you that might be wondering, Stephanie, what's your thing? Since you're out here telling us that we need to know what our thing is, what's your thing, sis? I'm glad you asked. My thing is water. There's something about being in water, around water, a shower, a pool, a tub, a beach, a lake. I don't know what it is, but water opens the door within me. It opens something within me so that I can receive things, I can receive ideas. The clarity increases. It's water for me. Which brings me to my next part. When you find out what works for you, that includes the other areas of your life. Do you have a particular style of music that you love that perhaps others don't? Do you have a particular way of dressing that may seem a bit unorthodox for other people, but it makes you happy? Do you have a preference for a particular type of person that makes your heart flutter? And to someone else, that person, they're okay, but to you, this person just does it for you. You like what you like. The things that make your heart beat faster, the things that make you smile on the inside, that bring you peace, that bring you joy, that create energy and life within you, that cause you to sit up and take notice, that catch your eye, that capture your imagination. Do you know what they are? If you do know what they are, stand up in it. Be proud. Don't let anybody take from you the things that make you happy. Don't let anyone prevent you from enjoying the things that bring joy to you. Now, I by no means am talking about anything that is breaking any laws on planet Earth, the United States of America, and otherwise. I'm talking about those intangible things that just bring life to you. Enjoy them. Enjoy them. Life is so short. Time is finite. So when you find a thing that really allows you to have peace and brings you a bit of serenity and causes no harm, why not enjoy that? You deserve it. Some of us, myself included, I am no different, have been denying ourselves happiness and enjoyment of small things because we're waiting for the right time. We're waiting for the right moment to enjoy simple, small things that bring us pleasure. What are you waiting for? When is the right time? When is the right time? I have the answer. The right time is now. If this point in our history has shown us anything, it has shown us that nothing is promised. Absolutely nothing is promised. The things that we took for granted just 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, those very same things as of this recording are not so simple now. Those very same things were not even thought a year ago to be something that required really a lot of intense debate or even thought. It was just something that you just did. But the world is different now. And the things that we took for granted as throwaway things, things that you just do them and you get on to the main event, those throwaway things have now become the main event. And we realize now that there's so much that we can no longer take for granted. So I say, if there is something that makes you smile, enjoy that thing. If you can make someone else smile, and you have the ability and you have the power to change a life by bringing happiness to them, do it. The world needs more of that. The world needs more of you sharing your gift with a starving world that is so in need of what you and only you can offer. The world needs your gift, so don't hold out on it. You possess something that the world has been waiting for so long. You know what it is. And now is the time for you to share that wonderful gift with the world that is waiting. I am looking forward to seeing what you're going to offer. So what is this thing that you're sitting on that you're not sharing with the world? Are you a singer? Do you have an incredible voice? Then sing. Do you have the gift of service? Then serve. And serving doesn't have to be a heavy lift. Maybe your service is just smiling and just being a light to someone. Just saying hello. When you enter a space, just looking people in the eye and saying hello. Doesn't sound like much, right? But in the time that we are living in right now, a hello and a smile that reaches the eyes means so much. It is priceless. Just to be able to share a laugh with another person, that is everything. So if you are the person that has energy and a light, that when you smile, the whole room smiles with you because your smile has such warmth and beauty, then that's your gift to share with the world. You see what I mean? Gifts come in all shapes and sizes and levels. It's not always a gift that screams loudly. Sometimes it's a gift that whispers very softly, but it's just as powerful. You see what I'm saying? The time has come for you to share with the world, share with us what you have been nurturing and preparing all these years. It's time. That report that podcast, business plan, song that you're composing, speech that you're writing, story, that novel that you've put aside, that conversation that your heart has been urging you to have with someone that you care for. All of those things that you've been holding and protecting and building and tweaking, revising, you know what I'm saying. Take the step. Take the step. And you don't have to do it all at once. Remember, consistency is key. Whether that's typing it out on your phone or your laptop or writing it old school pen and paper. Even if you do that much, that's a step. Sit quietly. Let it come to you. And when it does, write it down or document it somewhere. If you're further down in the process and it's in your consciousness, it's connected with your brain, somewhere in your life, documented. If you are fortunate enough to have a timeline set, let's break that timeline down into small, teeny seed-size steps. You can do this. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't look beyond the step. Just a small step each day. Don't look at tomorrow's step. Don't look at the step that wasn't done yesterday. There's a step in front of you today. It's very small. It's very manageable. Do that one step. Just that one thing. Don't do 3 things. Don't do 5 things. One small step. Consistently. Watch what happens. I know you can do this. This episode right now is your confirmation for what you need to do. So let's get it done. You can do it. The time for waiting is over. The time for thinking about what needs to be done is over. No matter where you fall in the planning process, the time to start is now. I know you can. I know you can. I know that you might be a little bit nervous. That's okay too. Be nervous as you move forward. Be a little scared as you continue to take a step. You may stumble. You may even fall. Lay there for a minute if you must. All right. But you get back up and you continue taking a step consistently over time until the landscape around you changes as you get closer and closer. When that inevitably happens, and it will if you are consistent with your forward momentum, with your steps consistently. Can you imagine what the finish line will look like? It will be awesome, just like you. So let's begin.
Stephanie again. Thank you for listening to Audio Oasis Storytelling. We appreciate you taking the time to stop by and hope that you had a moment of blissful escape. Have you subscribed yet? Please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at AO_storytelling. Until the next time, safe travels and be well.